Hello, and welcome. This poster presents an ongoing research project that aims to support inclusive teaching in higher education through the integration of immersive virtual reality and online training for university teachers. Inclusive education is a core value across European and global educational policies. However, higher education often lacks the pedagogical and institutional structures needed to support students with special educational needs, or SEN. University teachers typically receive little to no training on inclusive teaching strategies, and as a result, many students face barriers in accessing and fully participating in university life. Our project addresses this gap by developing and testing an accessible and scalable training program for university teachers that combines online training and IVR, offering immersive experiences that simulate the difficulties faced by students with cognitive difficulties. These simulations are combined with inclusive strategies that teachers can implement in their teaching practices, thus offering for each challenge scenario an inclusive scenario showing the possible solutions. We wondered, does the use of IVR combined with online training improve the inclusive practices of university teachers? Do immersive experiences of cognitive difficulties increase empathy and understanding of the needs of students with SEN? What is the emotional impact, perceived stress and self-esteem, of challenging and inclusive scenarios on teachers? Do levels of stress and self-esteem modulate the perceived effectiveness of IVR training? The study involves 3 experimental groups, each composed of 30 university teachers. The first group participates in an online training course only, which provides theoretical and practical foundations for inclusive education. The second group completes the same online course, but also experiences an immersive virtual reality simulation, which places the participant in the shoes of a student with a special educational need during a lesson. The third group acts as a control group and is not exposed to any intervention. The IVR experience is designed to simulate real-life classroom barriers from the student's perspective, fostering empathy and critical reflection. Data collection includes pre- and post-intervention questionnaires designed to assess changes in attitudes, awareness, and self-reported teaching practices. In addition, in the immersive virtual reality simulation group, self-esteem levels and perceived and felt stress will be measured via connected devices and self-reported scales. Scenarios alternate between accessibility obstacles and inclusive practices. In this immersive simulation, participants experience a university lecture through the eyes of a student with visuospatial impairments. The task is to copy geometric figures drawn on the board, but what seems simple soon becomes frustrating. Grasping the virtual pencil is difficult. Lines don't come out as intended. Shapes are irregular. The time moves on quickly, and the student is left behind. These difficulties are not technical errors. They are designed to simulate the motor and cognitive barriers that students with visuospatial impairments often face, especially when classroom environments are not inclusive. By immersing participants in this experience, we invite them to reflect on how even well-structured lessons can become inaccessible without thoughtful design. In another immersive scenario, participants experience the classroom as a student with reading difficulties. The task is to read the slides projected during a lecture. As they move their gaze, the letters on the screen begin to blur, overlap, or shift unexpectedly. This is not a visual bug, it's the simulation of a real cognitive phenomenon known as the crowding effect, where surrounding letters interfere with word recognition. Thanks to eye-tracking technology integrated in the VR headset, the distortion follows the user's gaze in real time, making it harder to fixate on words or follow the flow of a sentence. As the lecture continues, frustration builds. The information is there, but the student can't access it efficiently. Our aim is that training with IVR will be able to deepen teachers' awareness of inclusive practices, stimulate reflective thinking and promote change in their teaching behavior. We also expect that IVR, as an emotionally rich and embodied learning tool, will help reduce the distance between university teachers and students with SEN. And last but not least, we will compare the impact of different training modes to test the effectiveness of the IVR tool. In conclusion, this study seeks to contribute to the growing body of research on immersive learning for inclusion. By combining technology with pedagogy, We aim to equip university teachers with the mindset and tools to create more inclusive and accessible learning environments. Thank you for your attention. For more details or future collaboration, feel free to contact us or visit our poster space.